My beloved child, it is no accident that you are hearing these words right now. I have guided every step that brought you here. Yes, even the ones that felt uncertain, even the ones taken in tears. So pause with me now. Set aside your distractions. Let this moment be sacred. I am about to speak something deeply important to your spirit. Will you listen with your whole heart? Not long ago, two of my angels, mighty and hand-picked, came before my throne, and they spoke about you. Yes, you. These angels have been appointed to walk beside you, not only to protect your physical body, but also to guard the very core of your soul. They are not distant, detached observers. They are your heavenly guardians, watching over you with unwavering devotion. I see what others don't. I see the fire that burns quietly within you, the dreams you pursue, the goals you chase with every drop of energy, every sleepless night, every silent prayer whispered into the darkness. I see your tenacity, your patience, your fierce will to keep going, even when it seems no one else sees the battles you're fighting. And yet, my dear one, in the midst of all your striving, there's something I must remind you, something you may have forgotten. You don't have to carry all this alone. Sometimes, in your zeal to accomplish, you take on more than I ever asked of you. You press forward, thinking it's all up to you, while forgetting that I am right here, ready to walk with you, ready to lift what's too heavy to bear. Remember this, your life is not defined by achievements alone. It is defined by your walk with me. When you place me at the center of your plans, your journey becomes less about pressure and more about partnership. You begin to move not just with your strength, but with mine, with my wisdom, with my peace, with my power guiding each step. Even now, there are unseen things moving on your behalf. You may not realize it, but my angels are active around you. They are not watching from afar, but stepping into your moments, shielding you, whispering truth, standing guard in battles you can't see. They carry out my assignments to protect you, especially in the hardest times. Every prayer you send up, every tear that falls from your eyes, reaches me, and all of heaven moves in response. Those two angels stood before me again, bearing a message about your current condition. They spoke of the weariness you carry, not just in your bones, but in your spirit. They described the heaviness that has weighed down your heart, the quiet burdens you've carried alone for too long. I know that you are not just facing outer challenges, but inner battles too. And yes, the enemy is near, not loud and terrifying, but subtle. A whisper of doubt, a draining relationship, a thought that slips in and grows like a weed. He doesn't come with horns and flames. He comes with compromise, with lies wrapped in comfort, with distractions that steal your focus from me. But do not fear, beloved. This message is not to frighten you. It is to awaken you. You are not alone in this battle. My angels are fighting fiercely on your behalf. They are waging war in the spirit realm for your safety, your peace, your purpose. Still, I need your cooperation. Stay alert. Stay close to me. Rest in this truth. You are never abandoned. And even now, as you breathe and listen, know that something greater is already unfolding around you. When the enemy rises to attack you, he will find that you are not standing alone. No, you are surrounded, wrapped in my presence like a holy garment, empowered by my spirit flowing within you, and encircled by my angels who stand as an unshakable army of light. Their strength, does not waver. No force, no darkness, no deception, no evil intent can pierce through the divine shield I have established around you. These angels of mine are not distant beings who merely observe. They guard every breath you take, every step of your journey, every thought that weighs on your heart, every silent tear, and every hidden fear. They see it all, and they are watching with deep care. Even now, as you hear these words, my angels are moving. Quietly, powerfully, they are acting on your behalf. They stand as loyal warriors, shielding you from hidden dangers and schemes that were designed to harm you before you ever knew they existed. And they do more than just defend. They make a way. They part the shadows so my light can break through into your life. There may be times when you feel pressed on every side, hemmed in by trials, surrounded by adversity. And yet, even in those moments, you are never truly alone. Though your physical eyes may not perceive them, my angels are present, tirelessly fighting for you in the unseen realm. They contend with every spiritual force that seeks to drain your strength or distract you from your purpose. Beloved, these angels are more than protectors in battle. They are also your heavenly advocates. They come before me again and again, bringing reports of you. They speak not only of the condition of your body, but of the state of your soul. They tell me of the burdens you silently carry, the heaviness in your chest, the aches in your spirit. They lift up your whispered prayers, your cries in the night, your unspoken longings. They testify to the strength within you, the quiet, enduring strength I myself placed inside you from the day you were formed. And even when you feel worn and weak, they tell me how you still stand, still believe, still cling to me. My angels are not idle. They are working, even now, to restore you, not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally, wholly. Those burdens that have exhausted you, the pressures you've tried to push through alone, the mental fog that has lingered too long, lay them in my hands. My angels are here to help you let go, to loosen the chains you've grown used to carrying, chains that were never meant to be yours. They are here to lead you into the freedom, the ease, the lightness I have destined for your life. You were never meant to live in weariness or spiritual fatigue. You were made to live in my abundance, my peace, my rest. And that rest is not just for your spirit, it is for your whole being. My angels will guide you into that sacred place, where stillness calms the storm, where my voice becomes clear like water flowing over smooth stone. They will lead you to the living waters of my presence, where your soul will be renewed, your strength revived, and your joy restored. Never forget this. I care not only for your soul, but for your body as well. I see it as precious, as a temple. And as we continue, there is even more I long to show you about how deeply I care for every part of you. So, as my angels lead you beside the waters of peace and restoration, know this: they are also renewing what has been worn down. They are not only lifting your spirit, but restoring the deep connection between your body and soul. My beloved, this is not just about feeling better for a day. This is about stepping into a life that breathes with divine strength, strength that is not your own, but mine, placed deep within you through my spirit. Through my angels, I am pouring into you a renewed balance, a deep and lasting restoration, so that both your body and your soul may flourish again. This renewal will not merely help you stand. It will empower you to walk forward with confidence, with vitality, and with unshakable faith, even in the face of every adversity. Know this, my child. Your body is not just flesh and bone. It is not merely a vessel you live in. It is sacred. It is the very temple of my presence. I do not say this lightly. You were fearfully and wonderfully made, crafted with intention, each detail woven together by my loving hands. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart, carries the imprint of my design. Within your frame, I have created a place where my spirit dwells, where heaven touches earth. Your body is not random or without purpose. It was formed to reveal my glory. The temple I speak of is not made of stone and pillars. It is the holy space within you, where your soul meets my spirit in quiet communion. This temple is precious. It is my gift to you, and I desire for it to be filled, not with worry, not with stress, not with the weight of burdens you were never meant to carry, but with my life, my strength, and my radiant light. That is why I care for every part of you, not just your soul, but your body too. Because in my eyes, they are one beautiful creation. So I call you, with love, to honor this temple. Not just in faith, but through your actions. Care for your body, my child, the same way you would tend to a sacred gift. For that is what it truly is, a divine trust I have placed in your hands. Nourish yourself with wisdom. Choose what gives life to your body, foods that build, habits that heal. Do not let what is harmful slowly steal away the strength I have gifted you. And do not despise rest. Rest is not weakness. It is part of my sacred rhythm, a holy pause where your soul and your body find restoration. Let not anxiety cloud your days, or stress erode your health. These things do not only drain your spirit, they leave your body weary and worn. Instead, bring every weight to me. Lay it all down, and walk in the peace that comes only from me. Now, the second angel I have sent is not watching passively. This one is on a mission, a very specific one. A mission of protection, assigned to guard you from dangers both visible and invisible. But remember, this protection is not automatic. It is a divine partnership. You must cooperate, my beloved. Don't ignore what your body is telling you. Don't silence the signals of your soul. Do not push past the boundaries I've lovingly placed to keep you whole. My angel will whisper, not always in loud declarations, but in quiet nudges, in gentle thoughts, or even through the voice of a friend. Pay attention, for every whisper, every sign, is my hand reaching out to guide you back into the fullness of life I have designed for you. And now, let us walk even deeper into this mystery, for there is still more I desire to show you about your body, your calling, and the strength I am awakening within you. As I've reminded you, your body is a temple, a sacred dwelling where my presence resides. But more than that, my child, your body is also a warrior in my army, a vessel chosen to carry out the missions I have assigned specifically to you. You were never meant to be idle or neglected. You were created with divine purpose, to stand, to fight, to bring my light into dark places. And just as any warrior must be prepared for battle, so too must you care for and strengthen your body, so that you can endure and fulfill what I have entrusted to you. Do not forget, when your body is weak, your soul feels it. When you push beyond what is healthy, you risk not only your physical strength, but the spiritual clarity I desire you to carry. But when you live in harmony with the angels I have sent to protect you, when you listen, when you rest, when you nourish what I have created, then you will find a strength that renews itself daily, like morning dew refreshing the earth. You will not just survive the battle. You will rise with endurance, with peace, and with purpose. I long to see your body, this holy temple of mine, overflowing with life. I desire that every word you speak, every action you take, every thought you entertain be infused with my glory. When you cherish your body, you're not simply taking care of a human vessel. You are offering a daily act of reverence, a quiet, powerful expression of gratitude to the one who shaped you with love and breathed life into your being. Do not let the noise and pressure of this world make you forget who you are. You are not merely flesh destined to fade. You are a vessel of eternity, carrying the eternal light I have placed within you. Inside you is a temple that no hand can tear down, no darkness can conquer. It is there, in that inner sanctuary, that my light continues to shine, even when everything around you feels dim. So open your heart to me again. Allow me to come in and renew that temple day after day. Let me strengthen the foundations. Let me light every corner of your soul until my presence in you becomes unmistakably vibrant, undeniably alive. I know there are times when your body feels drained and your soul stretched to its limits. When you wake up already weary, or you lie down feeling defeated. In those moments when you whisper, "I can't do this anymore," I want you to remember this one truth. You are never alone. Do not let fear dim the flame I've placed inside you. Do not let exhaustion convince you that you've reached the end. For I, your Creator, your constant, your Redeemer, I am with you. I walk beside you. I cover you. And I speak this now so you can hear it. You are not abandoned. The angels I've sent surround you even now. They do not simply stand in silence. They are working, fighting back every plan the enemy has whispered against you. They are waging war in the unseen, clearing the path ahead, making sure that you remain wrapped in my arms, protected under the shelter of my love. Yes, I see your pain. I see the moments you think no one notices. I see the heaviness behind your smile and the tiredness in your eyes. But I also see something greater. I see the incredible potential I placed within you when I formed you. And when your strength feels gone, when your hands feel too tired to lift, remember, I am your limitless source. And just as I sent angels to stand beside Daniel in the lion's den, and just as I sent them to comfort my son in the garden of sorrow, so too have I sent them to uphold you now. There is more I want to whisper into your heart, more truth, more promise, more of my presence waiting to be revealed. As I reminded you before, my angels do not simply stand guard. They lift, they protect, they strengthen, and they bring peace into the very places where your soul feels most fragile. So when challenges rise like mountains before you, when circumstances seem too heavy to bear, lift your eyes to me. Look beyond the trial, for even when you cannot see it, I am working, unceasingly, lovingly, powerfully, on your behalf. I am not only protecting you, I am renewing your strength from the inside out. I am restoring what has been broken, reviving what has felt dry. When your strength is depleted, when you feel as if you're at the edge of collapse, come, let me fill you. I carry a power that never runs dry, a power that is more than enough. Enough to carry you, enough to uphold you, enough to bring you through every single trial, beloved. Never forget, my child, my angels are not only assigned to shield you from harm, they are also bearers of my peace. They come carrying whispers of comfort, softly reminding you that you are not carrying all this weight on your own. When your soul is troubled, they gently soothe you. They lead you back to the stillness of my presence, where every burden finds its release. And when anxiety overtakes you or exhaustion sets in, let them lift you. Let them guide you to the rest I have already prepared for you in me. If you are facing illness, if your body has been weakened by pain or time, remember, I have not forgotten you. I have not turned my face from your suffering. I am the healer, and in my hands lies the authority to restore all things. Whether you are battling fatigue or wrestling through frailty, trust that I am near, closer than your next breath. I see your pain, yes, but more than that, I feel it with you. I do not stand at a distance. I enter your suffering with compassion and power, and I assure you, you will never walk through it alone. I will give you strength when you feel you cannot stand, peace that silences the chaos inside, and healing that touches not just your body, but the very depths of your being. So surrender, fully, gently, every fear, every burden, every question into my hands. Trust that in the fullness of my timing, your restoration will come. No sickness is too overwhelming. No pain too deeply rooted for me to reach. Nothing is beyond my healing. So I call you to care for yourself in ways that honor what I have created. Feed your spirit and body with what gives life. Speak words that bring hope. Dwell on thoughts that uplift. Take actions that bless. I made your body with wisdom, wonder, and precision, and I long to see it thrive, to see it move in alignment with my perfect design. Even in the storms of sickness, even in long nights of waiting, trust that I am still at work. My healing is not only coming, it is already flowing. My angels stand faithfully by your side. They are lifting you even now. Their presence is a daily reminder that no force can touch you beyond what I allow, and nothing escapes my loving eyes. So cherish this temple I have given you. Protect it, nurture it, for through a healthy body, you will be able to step boldly into the purposes I have ordained just for you. When you walk in health, you carry not only energy, but divine clarity, and you become a living vessel of my love, a light bearer to a weary world. And so, beloved, take care of your health, not merely for your own well-being, but as an offering of worship to me. When you choose rest, when you nourish yourself with wisdom, when you refuse to let stress rob you of peace, you are honoring the one who formed you in love. Listen to the rhythms of your body. Be still when needed. Do not allow the rush of this world or the weight of worry to steal what is sacred. For your health, body, soul, and spirit is the foundation of a life lived fully in me. There is still more I want to show you, more truth to reveal about how I see you, how I strengthen you, and how heaven rejoices over the resilience you may not even see in yourself. As you care for the sacred temple of your body and walk in my healing, know that my gaze is not fixed only on your outward condition. I also see the wonders unfolding within you, your spirit, your faith, your unwavering devotion. And so do my angels, the ones I have sent to watch over you. They don't just report what burdens you carry. They speak of the beauty rising inside you. They come to me with testimonies of your faith, a faith that burns steady, even when the winds of life howl around you. They speak of how your heart longs for righteousness, how you hunger for my truth and thirst for my will. Even when you cannot see the full picture, even when the path feels uncertain, you remain willing to obey. That, my beloved, brings me such delight. These angels tell me of your courage, not a loud, boastful strength, but the kind that endures in silence. They say you face hardships that would make others crumble, And yet you press forward, not by your own might, but because you trust in mine. You know deep within your spirit that I am with you, that I never leave you, and that confidence has become your source of strength. Even when the journey is uphill, you keep walking, not because it's easy, but because you believe that my hand is guiding every step. They speak of your loyalty, a quiet, steady faithfulness that does not shake when questions come or when the world shouts its opinions. You have chosen to trust me, not because you always have answers, but because you trust that I do. You walk not by sight, but by the certainty that my word is true and that my plans, though sometimes hidden, are always perfect. And I want you to know something. I rejoice when I hear these things. I take joy in the faith I see blossoming within you. My angels see what you sometimes cannot. Your resilience, your quiet bravery, your relentless pursuit of the calling I've placed on your life. They marvel at the way your heart remains open to my voice, your spirit willing to surrender, not out of fear or defeat, but out of trust. Trust that your strength doesn't come from within, but from me. I know the hidden corners of your heart, my child. I know the desires you hold close and dare not speak aloud. I see the silent prayers, the longings, the things you carry deep in the night when no one else is watching. I feel the weight of the questions that remain unanswered. And yet, even in all of this, perhaps especially in all of this, I see something extraordinary. I see how you continue to remain faithful to me, even when temptations whisper, even when trials pull at your soul. You have chosen to stand. You have chosen the truth when lies felt easier. You have turned away from false comfort, refusing the hollow promises this world offers. Instead, you have chosen my light, clung to it, even when it left you feeling alone or misunderstood. I see your internal battles, the crossroads where your desires and my will seem to meet in tension. And yet, in those defining moments, I see your choice. You choose me. You choose righteousness. You choose to keep walking in the light, even when the next step is hidden. And there is more, my beloved, that heaven celebrates about you, more that I long to speak into your spirit. As I've spoken through the words of my angels, they have revealed your heart, a heart that chooses righteousness, a heart that clings to me, even when the road is steep and lonely. But I want you to know, my child, that your strength has not only been shown in great battles, but also in quiet choices. Choices made when no one else was watching. I know that temptation does not always arrive in obvious, dark forms. Often, it comes dressed in light, in things that appear good, in paths that seem easier, more comfortable, more praised by the world. But even then, you have kept your heart steadfast. You have chosen not to be drawn away by what is fleeting, what is hollow. You've reminded yourself of truth, that what comes from me brings lasting peace and deep, radiant glory. But whatever comes from outside my will, no matter how appealing, only brings confusion, noise, and emptiness in the end. My beloved, each time you resist temptation, each time you choose holiness over convenience, you glorify me. You may not always see it, but with every quiet yes to my way, every no to what compromises your soul, you shine as a living testimony. You show the world that my power is enough to preserve a pure heart, even in the middle of chaos. You are not just surviving, you are witnessing. Your life is telling a greater story, that I am faithful, that I am near, and that my spirit truly lives within you. But my dear one, I also see the tender places inside you. I see not just your strength, but your hidden fears. The questions you don't speak out loud. The moments you feel so tired, you wonder if you can keep pressing on. I see when your heart aches beneath the surface, when your soul whispers, "Lord, I'm weary." And hear me clearly. I am not disappointed in you, not even for a moment. On the contrary, I am proud of you. Proud of the way you fight. Proud of the way you cling to my promises and keep walking in my light, even when you feel you have no more strength of your own. So keep walking, my beloved. Each step you take, even the trembling ones, is a declaration to the world. You are not walking alone. I am with you. And my angels, they're not just watching from a distance. They are cheering for you, rejoicing in every step you take in faith, reminding you again and again that this path, though narrow, is the one I have marked out for you. They know, just as I know, that your efforts are not in vain. Every challenge you have overcome, every quiet battle won, every time you chose truth over compromise has brought me glory and strengthened your faith more deeply than you know. Take heart, for you are not just enduring, you are victorious. A victory written in my name and sealed with my power. I see you, I love you, and I have never stopped working in you and through you. The stories the angels tell me about you bring me joy. They affirm what I already know. You are my beloved child, created to carry my light into the darkest corners of this world. And I tell you this, every act of faithfulness, every tear you've shed in surrender, every difficult decision made for my sake, none of it has been wasted. Not one moment is forgotten. The blessings I have prepared for you, yes, the very ones you have longed for, are now near, so close. Prepare your heart, for the breakthrough you've waited for in faith and patience is drawing nearer with each passing breath. Oh, my child, the doors that once felt sealed shut, the paths that once looked impossible, they will be opened. And not by your strength, but by mine. The obstacles that once towered like walls will crumble at my command. I, the Lord Almighty, am already moving to bring miracles into your life. And just ahead, there is even more I long to reveal. More of my plan, more of my goodness, and more of the promise I have sealed over your future. I have told you, my child, that doors are opening, obstacles are falling, and breakthroughs are drawing near. But I want you to understand something deeper still. What you once called delay was never my denial. Every pause, every waiting season, was part of my divine design, crafted not to harm you, but to prepare you. I have been shaping your heart, refining your spirit, building your strength, so that when my blessings come, and they are coming, you will be ready to receive them in fullness and in peace. Believe me. When I say this, every promise I have made to you is still alive. Not one word I have spoken over you has fallen to the ground. Even the dreams you thought had withered with time, even the hopes you buried because they seemed impossible, I will breathe on them again. I will renew. I will restore. And those dark days you endured, they will become distant shadows in the light of the glory I am about to shine over your life. So, my beloved, prepare your heart, not in fear or striving, but in joyful expectation, because what I am about to pour out will not only meet the deepest needs of your soul, but it will overflow, lavishly, abundantly, beyond what you've ever dared to imagine. I don't give sparingly. I give from the richness of my love. And when my blessings arrive, they will not only satisfy you, they will stand as a radiant testimony to the world that I am the faithful one. I never forget those who trust in me. Never. Let hope rise within you again. Let faith take root more deeply than ever before. The hardships you faced were not the end. They were stepping stones, foundations I was laying beneath you, so that what comes next can stand tall and last long. You're about to enter a new season, a season marked by my restoration, my peace, and a lasting contentment that only comes from being fully anchored in me. And remember this: I do not deal in temporary pleasures or momentary blessings. What I give is eternal. It cannot fade. It cannot be stolen. The gifts I place in your life carry eternal weight and purpose. Lift your head, my child. Wipe your tears and look up. The breakthrough you've been praying for, the one you've held on to in hope through sleepless nights and silent prayers, is not far off. I am moving, quietly, yes, but with great power. Behind the scenes, I am bringing every piece into alignment, and the time for fulfillment is drawing near, closer than ever before. Great things await you, things you didn't even know to ask for, and when they come, you will know. They were never the product of your striving or strength. They are the pure evidence of my love, the unmistakable fruit of my power at work in your life. I, the one who made the promise, am faithful, and I will keep my word. So hold fast, stand firm, trust me deeply. For what I've planned for you is not only good, it is abundant, beautiful, and perfectly timed. I see your heart, my beloved. I see how it wrestles with questions, how it longs for clarity, for answers, for understanding. I know you want to grasp the meaning behind every event, every word I've spoken, every path I've led you down. But hear me. I am not only your creator. I am your all-knowing Father. My ways are higher than your ways. My thoughts stretch far beyond what you can now comprehend. My plan, though hidden at times, is always for your good. So let your faith rise higher than your desire to understand. Faith does not mean having all the answers. Faith means walking in the assurance that I am faithful, even when things don't yet make sense. Let go of your need to control what was never yours to hold. That burden does not belong to you. It belongs to me. When you try to manage every outcome or unravel every mystery, it leads only to weariness, anxiety, and discouragement. But when you surrender all, yes, even the unspoken things to me, you will find a peace that no earthly thing can give. Entrust your dreams to me. Entrust the questions, the delays, the concerns hidden in your heart. I will guide your steps. I will orchestrate the way forward. I never make mistakes. And the plans I have for you, my child, are always, always good. Now draw near, for there is still more I want to reveal. More reassurance, more truth, and more of my presence waiting to meet you. So, as you place your dreams and questions into my hands and release your grip on what you cannot control, I want you to know clarity will come, but not always right away, and that's okay. The answers your heart seeks may not appear in the moment you desire them, but don't let that unsettle you. Don't let delay become discouragement. There are seasons when I ask you to walk in the dark, not because I want you to feel lost, but because in the absence of sight, your trust in me deepens. It's in the unseen places that your faith is refined. Your spirit grows stronger, not by having every answer, but by learning to hold my hand when nothing around you is clear. This is how your faith matures, by walking in confidence that I am with you, even when the path is hidden from view. Remember this, my child. I do not ask you to understand everything. I ask you to trust me. Let that trust become the anchor of your soul. Let it hold you steady through every storm, through every moment of uncertainty. When you place your trust fully in me, you are no longer weighed down by the pressure to figure it all out. Instead, you step into a peace that surpasses understanding, a peace I have lovingly prepared for you. Even now I am moving powerfully in your life, even in the quiet, even in the silence. I am weaving something beautiful from every thread, even the ones you thought were mistakes. Every step you take, every obstacle you face, every delay or difficulty, it is all part of a greater plan I am fulfilling for your good. Never forget, I see the full picture. I know where this is leading. While you may only see a small piece, I am holding the whole tapestry in my hands. So don't let what you don't yet understand overshadow what you do know. That I am faithful, that I am for you, and that I never let go. The challenges in front of you are not the end. They are not roadblocks. They are refinements. This is not the final page in your story, but a crucial chapter in the narrative I am writing through your life. These hard moments, though they may leave you tired or full of questions, are not meant to defeat you. They are shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for all I've called you to become. Think of them like fire, not meant to destroy, but to purify. I am using these trials to burn away what is not needed, to reveal the strength and purity I have placed deep within you. Yes, the process may feel uncomfortable. It may be slow, but it is holy. It is necessary. It is transformational. So instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "Lord, what are you forming in me through this?" See each difficulty not as a weight to crush you, but as an invitation to learn, to grow, to experience my presence in a way you never have before. And there is more to come, my child, more that I desire to pour into you, more strength, more purpose, more of my nearness than you've ever known. You've heard me say that the fire refines, not destroys. And now I want you to hear this, my beloved. I know that in your darkest moments, when the night feels endless and the silence too heavy, you sometimes whisper, "Why is this happening to me?" You may not say it aloud, but I hear it in your thoughts, in your sighs, in the heaviness of your soul. But trust me, every challenge you face has a purpose, and that purpose is never to break you, but to build you. I am preparing you. I am equipping you with strength you never knew you had. I am giving you endurance for the road ahead, sharpening your mind and strengthening your heart, so that when the moment comes for you to step fully into the destiny I've ordained, you will not just arrive, you will stand firm in it. The trials you face today, yes, even the ones that make you feel weak and worn, are forging a deeper bond between your heart and mine. These are not wasted struggles. They are the very tools I'm using to carve wisdom into your thoughts, courage into your spirit, and maturity into your faith. One day, what feels impossible now will become the very testimony that points others to my strength in you. You see, I'm not just shaping your present. I'm planting something in you for your future. Seeds of greatness, seeds of compassion, seeds of fire-tested faith, and those tears you've cried in secret. those prayers whispered from the depths of exhaustion. They have not gone unnoticed. I have gathered each one, and I am using them to bring forth a harvest of growth, of glory, of purpose that you will one day walk in. When you emerge from these seasons of pressing and refining, you will not be who you were. You will be stronger, wiser, filled with a faith that can no longer be shaken by fear or fatigue. You will carry my presence in a deeper way, because you've learned not only to worship me in the light, but also to hold tightly to me in the dark. Yes, my beloved, I see the weariness that has clung to your body like a heavy coat. I see the weight on your soul, the kind that doesn't always have words. But hear me now. I will never leave you. Not for one moment. Come to me. Find your hiding place in my arms. Let me be your shelter when the storm rages, your refuge when the world becomes too much. Lay it all down here, your worry, your fear, your weariness, and let me give you rest that cannot be earned, only received. Let my light reach the deepest places inside you, the wounded parts, the silent aching, the questions without answers. Let it bring peace where there's been turmoil, and healing where there has been pain. For even in your weakness, I am your strength, and I have not left you to walk this road alone. That's why I've sent my angels, not just to watch over you from a distance, but to come close, to uplift you, to restore your strength when you feel like you can't go on. They are breathing encouragement into your soul even now, whispering from heaven, "You are on the right path. Keep going. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not abandoned. You are surrounded by my love, my presence, and my careful watch. I, the one who created you, who formed your every breath, call you by name. And I have assigned angels to speak truth over you, to remind you of who you are and whose you are. They see the battle you fought behind closed doors. They see the effort, the quiet obedience, the tears you didn't let fall in front of others. They come before me and report your faithfulness, not just your victories, but your perseverance. They tell me how you've held on to my light, even when darkness pressed in from every side. Lift your head, beloved, lift it high. Heaven has seen you. Heaven honors your journey. And what you're doing, it's not just getting you through, it's moving the heavens. Every step you take is writing a story of resilience, of loyalty, of spiritual triumph. And this story isn't finished yet. I have more to unfold, more revelation, more divine help, more of my nearness that I long to make known to you. As I've reminded you, beloved, you are never alone in your journey. Not only am I with you, but I have surrounded you with heavenly help, with my angels, who walk beside you in both your battles and your breakthroughs. And if ever you begin to doubt the power of angelic protection, remember the stories I have already written. Remember Michael, the archangel, mighty and unwavering, who stood on behalf of my people in the book of Daniel. Michael wasn't just a symbol of strength. He acted. He fought against oppressive forces, standing in the gap to protect my people from those who sought to crush what I had declared. As it is written, at that time, Michael, the great prince who protects your people, will arise. And he did. Not just then, but even now. Yes, my child, that same Michael, the one who fought for Israel, is still fighting. Not in the past alone, but in your present reality. He and the angels I have appointed are actively shielding you from forces you cannot see, preserving your path, keeping your heart from falling into traps laid by the enemy. They guard the light I've placed within you and push back every shadow that seeks to stop you from fulfilling my will. And do you remember my servant Elijah, that prophet who grew weary and disheartened under the weight of his calling? He had reached a point where he simply lay beneath a broom tree and asked for it all to end. But I didn't leave him there. I sent an angel to him. The angel touched him gently and said, "Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you." And with just a bit of bread and water, nourishment wrapped in grace, his strength was restored and his purpose reignited. My beloved, I am doing the same for you. I see when your soul is tired, when the road feels too long, when you wonder if you still have it in you to keep moving forward. And so I send my angels, not just to speak, but to serve, to comfort you, to renew your strength, to remind you this is not the end of your story. It's only the beginning. You must understand that my angels are not relics of ancient scripture. They are not limited to the past. They are present, alive, active. They are my messengers of light, my warriors in the darkness, and your silent companions, every step of the way. When you kneel to pray, when your heart cries out for guidance, they are already moving. They are carrying my commands, aligning your path with heaven's intention. You are never walking unguarded, for you are surrounded by my angelic army, just as Elisha was. And just as Elisha's servant once trembled in fear before an overwhelming enemy army, I want you to remember his prayer. He said, "O Lord, open his eyes so he may see." And I answered. The servant looked again, and what did he see? The hills around them full of horses and chariots of fire, blazing with the power of heaven. So open your eyes, dear one. You too are surrounded. You may not see it, but you are protected on every side by angels who fight on your behalf. They are never absent, never idle, never late. They move at my word, shielding you from harm that you didn't even know was near. Nothing touches you that I have not already seen, and nothing surprises me or catches my angels unprepared. Every angel I send carries my love and my authority. They are not just messengers, they are agents of strength, carriers of protection, bearers of blessing. They take their assignments seriously, watching every step you take with careful devotion. Their eyes are fixed on you with heaven's concern. They are not distant. They are not passive. They are tireless, faithful, and always ahead of the enemy's schemes. Yes, the enemy lays traps, but my angels are always one step ahead, always disarming, always dismantling what was meant to harm you. You may not always recognize their presence, but that doesn't mean they are not there. They are working behind the scenes, moving in silence to ensure that you stay within my covering. And even now, my child, they are near, closer than you know. And there's still more I want to reveal to you about the purpose behind their presence, and how their movements reflect my divine care for you. As I've shown you through the stories of my angels, Michael, Elijah, Elisha, I want you to remember one more truth, my beloved. I have always used my angels to protect, to speak, and to carry out my will. And I have not changed. What I have done before, I am still doing now, for you. Do you remember Daniel? My servant who stood firm in the face of danger, thrown into a den of hungry lions because of his unwavering devotion to me? And yet, he was not harmed. Why? Because I sent my angel. The mouth of every lion was shut, not by force of man, but by my command carried out through an angel's hand. And in the same way, I am still sending angels to shield you from dangers you may never even see. Every day, they walk beside you, Their presence may be invisible, but their protection is real. They form a barrier around you that no enemy can penetrate without my permission. My child, you are not walking this life exposed. You are shielded, guarded, covered. My angels are stationed around you like flames of fire, and where they stand, darkness cannot enter. But their assignment is not only to guard, they are also my messengers. My angels carry more than swords. They carry the deepest cries of your heart, those prayers whispered through tears, those groanings too deep for words. They bring them directly to my throne. They come before me and speak of your perseverance, how you've continued to believe when everything told you to give up. They report your courage, the kind that fights through temptation, through sorrow, through fear, yet still stands on the path I have set for you. And every time they return with these reports, my heart overflows. I rejoice over your faith. I remember every step, every act of obedience, every quiet battle that no one else noticed. Nothing has been missed. Nothing is forgotten. I have recorded it all, not to condemn, but to reward. And at the appointed time, I will pour out blessings upon you, blessings far beyond what you could ever ask or imagine. So rest, my beloved. Rest in the assurance that no harm can touch you when your trust is rooted in me. My angels are not just behind you. They walk beside you. They go before you, and they surround you. They are not only keeping you safe, they are helping you see. When the road feels uncertain, they help you discern the way. When the darkness creeps in, they shine with the light of heaven. When you forget that you are not alone, they whisper reminders of my nearness. Let your heart be steadfast, and let hope rise again. My angelic army never sleeps. They do not grow weary. They carry my love into every place of your life. Every time they move, it reflects my compassion, my covering, and my provision for you. Walk in peace, knowing that you are not navigating this life alone. You are being led, guided, and supported by heavenly hosts who are fully committed to see you complete the work I have called you to do, boldly, beautifully, and in my glory. And not only that, my angels carry more than protection and prayers. They bring my messages from heaven directly to your soul. These are not empty words. They are echoes of my presence, the very breath of my spirit, wrapped in direction, wrapped in promise. When you are tired, they bring encouragement. When you are uncertain, they bring clarity. When you are walking through shadows, they illuminate the way forward. So when you feel alone, remember this: you are not forgotten, and you are not without help. Every challenge you face is still part of my good plan, a plan unfolding, one divine message at a time. And there is one more thing I need to speak to your heart before we close. You've heard how my angels protect, how they fight, how they carry your prayers and fulfill my will on your behalf. But now, I want you to remember something equally sacred. They also speak. Remember Gabriel, my angel, who came to Mary with a message that changed the course of history. He didn't simply deliver news. He brought a word that shone like a beacon into the future, a promise so holy, so profound, that it confirmed my divine will over her life. He said, "You will bear the Savior." And in that moment, a young woman stepped into eternity's plan. And just like then, my angels are still speaking, still whispering, still affirming to my children. I am at work in your life. I have heard your prayers. My promises for you will not fail. My beloved, their voices are not just echoes of the past. They are living reminders that I am near, that I see you, that I'm leading you, and that everything I have spoken over you remains true. The messages my angels carry won't always come in the way you expect. They might not arrive with a trumpet blast or a blinding light. Sometimes they come as a sudden stillness in the middle of chaos, as a deep knowing that settles quietly in your spirit, as a thought that cuts through fear with peace, as a phrase that rises up while you're on your knees in prayer. That's how I speak. Not with volume, but with clarity. Not with noise, but with weight. And when you hear it, truly hear it, you will know, I am here. I am near. I am speaking to you, my child. So I urge you, when those messages come, receive them. Not with suspicion, but with a humble, open heart. They are not fleeting ideas or random thoughts. They are living streams flowing straight from my throne to your soul. They carry my love. They reflect my care. They are filled with my divine intent for your life. Trust what they speak, for every word has one purpose: to guide you along the good and sacred path I have prepared for you. Don't let doubt block your ears. Don't let fear push my voice to the side. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the whispers of heaven. My angels are not sent to confuse you. They are not here to cause hesitation. They are sent to clarify, to illuminate, to help you find your way when the road seems uncertain. When you're lost, they gently guide. When danger draws near, they shield. When you are weary and almost ready to quit, they come bearing strength. Trust in this. In every word they bring, I am drawing you closer to my heart. They don't merely carry instruction, they carry light. Light to shine upon the path you would never find on your own. Light to lift the fog, to expose the lies, and to lead you deeper into the truth I've placed within you. So listen, my beloved. Let their words raise your spirit. Let them silence the inner storms and calm the questions that crowd your mind. Let their voices be the lamp at your feet, revealing the steps I've already set before you. And know this above all: my angels are not just messengers. They are protectors, devoted, unwavering, tireless. They are faithful to every mission I have assigned them. Their goal is not only to guide you, but to strengthen the bond between you and me. Every word they speak is meant to anchor your heart in love, lift your eyes toward hope, and remind you that you are forever held in my embrace. And as you continue to receive these messages with trust, there is one last truth I want to leave with you, one that will stay with you long after these words are done. You've heard the whispers of my angels, their comfort, their guidance, their light. But now, my beloved, I want you to understand the deeper reason I have sent them. Their presence is not only to console you in hardship or reassure you in silence. It is to awaken your spirit, strengthen your faith, deepen your love for me, and reignite the flame of hope within your heart. My angels are not just messengers. They are living proof, evidence that I am present and active in your life, listening to your cries, responding to your needs, and leading you forward with purpose. But their mission is not to make you passive or reliant. On the contrary, they are sent to stir you into motion, to teach you to walk in devotion, to live with reverence, to respond to my voice with bold, faithful action. The words they bring are not meant to be admired from afar or stored as comforting thoughts. They are to be lived. They are to become the very light that guides your steps. Like the wind beneath the wings of a soaring bird, my messages are sent to lift your life higher, into alignment with my will, into the fullness of what I created you to be. Every word my angels speak carries weight, not just for the moment, but for the journey. The guidance they deliver has a divine intention, not only to comfort, but to transform, to shape you, little by little, into the person I dreamed of before you were born. Their wisdom is a tool to overcome obstacles, their direction a pathway to spiritual maturity. The comfort they bring is not a fleeting escape, but enduring strength that will carry you through storms and deserts and valleys. So, my child, hold tightly to this truth. I am near. I am guiding you through every message I send, through every angel I assign. Let their words be more than gentle encouragement. Let them be the very voice that lights your path. Let each one lift your soul and draw you ever closer to my heart, ever deeper into your purpose. Do not let my messages pass through your ears and drift away. Let them sink. Let them take root deep in your spirit, like seeds dropped into fertile soil. Water them with reflection, nurture them with prayer, and allow them to grow into words that shape your speech, into thoughts that renew your mind, into actions that mirror my love. For as you walk out what you have received, you will begin to see my plans unfold with clarity, with beauty, with power. And when I call to you through my messengers, and I will, don't stop at comfort. Let your spirit rise. Let these words awaken something holy inside of you. Let them stir you to respond, not just in thought, but in obedience. Because obedience is not a burden. It is the path to freedom. It is the doorway to deep communion with me. And through obedience, you don't just walk in my will. You honor me. You declare your love. You reflect the reverence of a child who knows their Creator. So walk boldly. Let your faith become movement. Let my words become your testimony. And as you live them out, may your life become a living echo of heaven itself. So let every message you have received, every whisper from my angels, every word I've spoken over you, not just rest quietly in your heart, but move you. Let these divine truths not only comfort you, but transform you. Let them expand your vision, awaken your courage, and guide you into steps you never thought you could take. These words were not sent merely to affirm my love for you. They were given so that you may also become a vessel of that love for others. The wisdom I've poured out through my messengers was never meant to be hidden. It is a treasure to be shared, a light to be carried into the darkest places. My beloved, as you walk in the truth, as you obey my voice, know that the destination is not only where promises are fulfilled. It is where your heart becomes one with mine. It is in that place of communion, that sacred nearness, where you will discover the deepest joy of all, living fully in me. Let gratitude rise from within you like a river, for what I have done, for what I am doing even now, and for what I will continue to accomplish in your life. Your obedience is not small. Your faithfulness is not forgotten. Every step of trust, every sacrifice made in love, becomes a living testimony of my glory through you. So now, my child, pause with me. Let this final moment not be an ending, but a holy invitation to pray. Let this be the cry of your heart, not just words, but the posture of your soul. Lord, I thank you. Thank you for your presence that has never left me, even in my weakness, even when I failed. Thank you for the angels you have sent to guard me, guide me, and speak truth to me when I needed it most. You are faithful, even when I don't understand. Lord, I ask that you give me an open and willing heart, one that listens to your voice and walks in your ways. Teach me to trust you, not only in the light, but in the shadowed places where I cannot yet see. Give me discernment, Father. Give me strength to obey you when the path is unclear, when the cost is great, and when the world does not understand. Renew my heart daily, that I might find joy, not in what I can accomplish, but in simply loving and serving you. Help me cherish what you've entrusted to me. Help me carry your light into every place you send me. Fill my heart with the kind of peace the world cannot give, and the kind of hope that cannot be shaken. When I face trials, help me remember, they are not meant to crush me, but to draw me nearer to you. Thank you for your eternal, unchanging love, a love that sees me, knows me, and still chooses me. Today, I lay down my plans. I place my whole life in your hands. Lead me, Lord, not just to success, but to your purpose. Lead me to peace, to holiness, to fullness. Lead me home. In the name of Jesus, amen.